Future Ready Facilities Plan is designed to strengthen every Pittsburgh Public School student's day-to-day experience through aligned instruction, equitable access, and learning environments that inspire joy. This effort unites multiple departments under a single aim, that every child, regardless of neighborhood, grade band, or program, encounters consistent, rigorous, and culturally responsive instruction that fosters belonging, purpose, and achievement. A cohesive infrastructure supports this transformation. Standardized grade configurations, K-5, 6, 8, and 9, 12, create a predictable educational journey and allow students to build relationships within developmentally appropriate communities. The Future Ready Facilities Plan is designed to ensure that students benefit from high-quality teaching, meaningful enrichment, and coordinated wraparound supports at every level. Together, these shifts make transitions more seamless, strengthen student identity and engagement, and guarantee equitable access to advanced coursework, the arts, and whole child services. Ultimately, this plan aligns academics, operations, and culture around a single goal: to make every Pittsburgh public school a place where students are prepared to achieve success in all aspects of their lives. Preparation for change begins long before students walk through the doors. In collaboration with a cross-functional PPS team, the Office of School Performance will assist with the coordination of all transition efforts, ensuring alignment with district priorities and consistent progress monitoring through scheduled check-ins and data reviews. The goal is to create conditions where every student experiences a seamless transition, a sense of belonging, and rapid academic acceleration within the first 90 days. Using Power BI dashboards, we are identifying academic and social emotional needs early, from attendance and behavior trends to course history and screening data, so schools can plan proactive supports and outreach. To strengthen culture and belonging, all middle schools will implement the Ron Clark Academy House system, creating environments where connection is intentional, not left to chance. The system will feature shared houses and colors, consistent behavior expectations, and a rubric aligned with PPS values. Schools will launch with a sorting and house reveal, followed by advisory lessons focused on belonging, goal setting, and restorative practices. Many PPS schools have already visited the Ron Clark Academy and are piloting the house system this year, ensuring they're ready to use it to build strong, unified school communities as students transition next fall. Transition activities will also play a major role in readiness and relationship building. Student ambassadors will connect with incoming students before day one and host check-ins during the first month. Family onboarding events, including multilingual orientations, campus tours, and transition meetings, will help families feel informed, supported, and connected. From the very first day, our focus is on belonging, predictability, and care, so students start strong and stay engaged. Creating safe, supportive schools means shifting from punishment to proactive relationship building. Restorative practices will serve as a cornerstone of that work. Implementation will include integration weeks that emphasize shared values and smooth transitions, advisory programs that build connection and dialogue, and restorative circles and peer mediation to repair harm and rebuild trust. These approaches reduce disparities, strengthen empathy, and ensure that every student feels seen, respected, and part of a caring school community. Instructional consistency across schools eliminates fragmentation, reduces inequities in program access, and ensures that transitions, like moving from elementary to middle, are both academically and developmentally responsive. By emphasizing coherence and teacher support through our teaching and learning centers, we're strengthening the foundation for great teaching across the district. These centers will provide professional learning, shared resources, and aligned coaching that directly improve student engagement and outcomes. Our instructional plan guarantees that every student, no matter where they attend school, receives rigorous, standards-based instruction rooted in equity, excellence, and whole child asset-based learning. Curriculum revisions in every content area reflect evidence-based strategies that accelerate learning, build strong academic identities, and prepare students for college, career, and life. The shift to consistent grade bands, K-5, 6, 8, and 9, 12, creates equitable access to specialized programming. For example, middle schools will offer developmentally responsive learning environments with expanded arts, STEAM, and enrichment opportunities. High schools will increase access to advanced coursework, electives, and career pathways that help students explore their passions and future goals. PPS is embedding universal design for learning principles in every classroom. Clear standards-based pathways from grade to grade provide consistent expectations and reduce learning loss during transitions. The first year of implementation is critical. It gives schools the time and support they need to build strong instructional cultures before the launch of the new delivery model in year 2. During this period, school teams will focus on developing shared expectations, aligning schedules and staffing, and strengthening collaborative planning. This deliberate sequencing ensures that when new instructional structures are introduced, they're grounded in stable systems, shared understanding, and a strong sense of community. It's how we move from change that is structural to change that is sustainable, anchored in people, practice, and purpose. Ultimately, instruction in every classroom will honor each student's identity and voice, building joy, purpose, and agency alongside strong academics so that every learner can thrive both personally and academically. Our teachers are at the center of this work. The teaching and learning centers, elementary, middle, and high school, will serve as hubs for collaborative professional growth. Teachers will participate in coaching cycles that include model lessons, peer observations, and joint planning. Professional learning communities will be built into schedules, giving educators dedicated time to co-plan, analyze data, and share effective strategies. For families, this means continuity and transparency. We'll provide clear information about what students are learning and how new curriculum tools are supporting stronger outcomes. Through visual guides, family nights, and digital platforms, we're helping families feel confident and connected to their child's learning. District-wide instructional delivery model with standardized course access will eliminate conflicts that have limited enrichment opportunities in the past. Common bell schedules, protected intervention and enrichment blocks, and equity guardrails will ensure that every school offers the same high-quality opportunities for students. Through scheduling simulations, schools can anticipate needs and make early adjustments to maximize access. Student voice surveys will guide the development of new elective offerings, ensuring that programs are relevant and engaging and equitable in access to advanced courses and extracurriculars. Expanded opportunities are being built into every student's schedule, not reserved for select schools or specialized programs. Equitable access extends beyond academics. It's about ensuring every student experiences the full richness of a well-rounded education. Beginning in K-8, every student will participate in both performing and visual arts. By middle school, these programs will help students explore identity, culture, and creativity through structured electives that also build career readiness. We're also expanding STEAM education from 15% of students today to reach 100% of middle grade students by full implementation. Starting in grade 3, students will have continuous access to world language instruction through graduation, with opportunities for heritage language study and accelerated pathways. A structured elective sequence in grades 6 through 8 will connect learning to career readiness, using e-portfolios and community partnerships to help students discover their interests and strengths early. Together, these changes ensure that creativity, innovation, and global competency are not privileges, they're guaranteed parts of every Pittsburgh student's education. Our commitment to student success is never ending. With the closure of the Student Achievement Center, students will return to their home schools for in-school credit recovery support. Each student will have a personalized transition plan monitored by counselors through weekly check-ins and family collaboration. Core services, counseling, social work, and behavioral health will continue without interruption. The middle school overage program will conclude with the SAC closure, replaced by proactive interventions and flexible scheduling within students' home schools. These changes ensure students receive sustained, wraparound support close to their communities, fostering stability and stronger outcomes. I will now turn it over to Assistant Superintendent Patti Camper.
Inclusion is not a place, it is a practice. The strategies we are implementing are grounded in evidence-based approaches that strengthen outcomes for students with disabilities while improving culture for everyone. Inclusive practices preserve trusted relationships and services that have proven effective. Purposeful design elements, such as flexible seating, small group support, access to sensory spaces, in-class bathrooms for our youngest students, and flexible special education spaces create environments that support individualized instruction and behavior support. Leadership and staff development are also critical. Principals and support administrators will model inclusive practices through professional learning in co-teaching, culturally responsive instruction, and behavior support. Positive behavior support. Families also remain active partners in this work with transparent communication, multiple feedback channels, and shared decision-making as members of the IEP team. Together, these moves make inclusion visible, intentional, and lasting. To further strengthen support for students, we're expanding and organizing regional programs for students with exceptionalities across the district. While this includes maintaining the majority of established programs, it also expands and adds new programs to ensure that students can access specialized services closer to home. The regional model allows us to better balance enrollment, increase least restrictive environment in neighborhood schools, and reduce travel time when students require specialized support that is not available in their school. Ultimately, this will increase the likelihood that services meet students where they are rather than adding a long commute. Finally, the Future Ready Facilities Plan includes a clear timeline for strengthening gifted and talented education through equity, access, and sustainability. Our first priority is to deepen foundational learning, ensuring equitable identification, compliance with every GIEP, and culturally responsive enrichment that reflects the strengths and interests of all learners. We are already taking steps to ensure that all educators and school staff are trained to identify gifted and talented students, including those whose abilities may not have been recognized through traditional measures. This professional learning will help educators see potential through an equity lens, beyond test scores, to uncover and nurture talent in every classroom. Year one will focus on preparing educators and schools to provide gifted supports and services as students transition to new configurations. During this time, teachers will receive targeted professional development, and schools will establish systems to integrate enrichment opportunities into daily instruction. In year two, we will transition to a school-embedded model with gifted educators integrated into every K-5 and 6-8 school. This model ensures that enrichment is not isolated or supplemental, but woven into the daily learning experience so that advanced instruction is accessible to all students. Over time, we will build leadership capacity through a series of professional institutes focused on mentoring, sustainability, and embedding gifted practices into school culture. Together, these shifts make advanced learning opportunities inclusive, consistent, and reflective of Pittsburgh's diverse brilliance, so that gifted education is no longer defined by access to a single center, but by the presence of high expectations and opportunities in every classroom. Ultimately, this work represents a transformation from a program to a promise that every student in Pittsburgh Public Schools, regardless of background, will have the chance to be challenged, inspired, and supported to reach their highest potential.